So this is the back of the block. We're facing the trunk. You're in the trunk. This is where the water pump assembly attaches. And I think this gasket cut loose. You see how it's bent and stuck and twisted? And how all this splatter goes this way? So I think that's what caused my overheating issue. This is a paint strainer, and so I drained the oil through the paint strainer. Don't pay attention to this. This is splatter, but there's nothing in there. No metal shavings, no metal parts. And then I took the oil filter out and I cut it apart and ripped the filter part out of there, which is paper-ish stuff, and then pulled it apart. There's nothing in there. So I don't think there's a reason to be concerned about the bottom end. If there was chunks of stuff, then we had blown a bearing or something, but we didn't. There's nothing in there, so I'm gonna go with it's just a blown head gasket for now. So I'm gonna pull the head off. We're gonna throw it on the bench. We're gonna put a straight edge on it and see if it's got any warpage. I hope not. If it does, then we'll get it machined, skimmed a little bit. I don't like the part where you have to take the cam box off to get to the bolts. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna try it. If I don't have to take the cam box off, then I don't have to worry about valve lash. If you got a wobbler and a short 17, you could get in here and maybe pop this loose enough. But there's only one way to find out. So this hose is in the way, but I can move it like that, sort of. All of the back side is disconnected. I gotta take this off. I gotta loosen this belt. Over here I added 2 more ground connections. These are 10 gauge. Running from the block over here to the ground star, and then from the block over to the frame. Ground star's connected to the frame, but with all the electronics problems that these Fiats experience, I just think it's a good idea. So we got the big strap going from trans to frame, and we got these going from block to frame. There's a few more connections here and there. The stupid head is loose. Cam box is still connected, so when I lift it up, I'm not going to drop all of my valve buckets off. I don't think there's anything else holding it on. So let's just, where's the best place to reach? I don't know. Not like this maybe? It's plastic. Got it. I got it. Shit. It's fucking dripping oil. Of course it is. Fuck. Ridges in the block. So you can see those, that's that's scoring on the cylinder walls. Right here you can feel it with your fingernail. And so what usually happens is where the wrist pin connects, it's where the most heat's generated, and it's scratched the inside of the bores. So that means we got to pull it out. Everything comes out. It's got to get honed, probably machined, probably honed, probably got to get new pistons. Let me look at the other ones. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's all fucked anyway. It's fucked for good now, man. Way to go. Ruined. Perfectly good motor. Spin it. Spins easy. Yeah. Number 4 is not so bad. Listen. You can't hear it. Too much going on in the background. Fuck! The piston is supposed to be a little bit loose inside the cylinder, and then the rings make up the difference. So it's not that big a deal, but this scoring in here, it's got ridges. You can feel it. That's cooked. So block has to be bored and or honed, and or might have to do an overbore, put bigger pistons in if it wasn't already. I don't remember. So I'm gonna pull the whole thing out, bust it loose. I'm taking it back to Vick Autosports for machine work. I just got to break the axles loose and some other stuff.